Okay, so I guess I should get on to what I was going to talk about today. I am much like my old chipper self now. I so what I was thinking is, so I have this film, yeah, and I'm figuring out all this stuff I'm doing. I've been working on another film script that was meant to be a prequel to a previous film that I made. It's sort of time frame it needs to be made, it sort of went past that, but all is good, all is fine. I'm okay with that. This one is one I can work on at any point in time because the previous one that I've been trying to work on, that one is definitely it needs to be shot at this time of year in this specific part of the country in this specific time of day, localized entirely within your kitchen. Yes, that was a shit meme. Anyway, so basically what I was thinking is I've been watching a lot of short films recently, and I've also been more and more interested in the SCP universe. Not that I wasn't already quite interested in it to begin with. So what I was thinking of is, so it's gonna follow an MTF team, which, if you guys don't know, that is Mobile Task Force Team. And basically, what Mobile Task Force does in the SCP universe, not SPC. SPC is a type of food brand here in Australia. SCP universe is, they are in charge of containing anomalies. You've got the most famous one, MTF, whatever the fuck, I forgot what it's called, but it's Nine-Tailed Fox. That one is in charge of containing containment breaches and keeping them under control and going from site to site. Whereas you've got other teams, such as the one I'm creating, is it's not an official one. It's just one I've decided to come up with because I felt like it. MTF Delta 12 White Boomers. They're a MTF team stationed in Australia, charged with containing anomalies to do with biological or chemical cognitive hazards. Cognitive hazards are stuff that affect you mentally, basically. There's a bunch of type of cognitive hazards, specifically memetic, which affects your memory and stuff like that. So you might get one that basically just loops in your brain until you die, or makes your brain go in overload. So basically, they're sent out to this area. I've got the camera gear I need for it. I've got the editing software. I've got an editor. I've got all that stuff. Um, so what I'm currently in the process of is writing the script, and then once I'm done with the script, I'm going to move on to storyboards. Once I've done the storyboards, that's when filming starts. So I'll get the script finished. It's just a draft. I'm constantly editing it. I might do a time lapse of me editing it. So yeah, I've been focusing on that, and I'm trying to get it as polished as I can at this point in time. The only thing I really have a problem with is, one, the fucking lighting of this video, and two, actually getting everything flash. I've got a job now. I work full-time hours. I get up at fucking 5 o'clock to get to work. That sort of stuff. Um, yeah, that's my only real problem, is timing and stuff like that. So it needs to be done during the Christmas break, which is like 3 weeks. So that's 3 weeks to do filming. And then I've got to get voice actors sorted. I can do that any time of year. I've got to get animation sorted, and I've got an animator in mind, but I've got to reach out to them. I'm probably going to do that at some point next year. Um, so I've got that animator in mind. I'm gonna go out with this. This project is probably gonna cost me like $2,000, which doesn't seem that big in budgeting, but like in regards to film budgets, like I know short films that, you know, cost like 13 grand, so a 2 grand film isn't really that expensive. But this is the first live action film my team has done. We've done plenty of live action stuff before. We've done a documentary and other small little filming stuff for other people. We haven't done advertisements. We've mostly just done mock interviews, documentaries, that sort of stuff. Just dumb shit. So we'll get that sorted. And once we have that sorted, all should be fine. We will have to get a couple of things other than the filming equipment, but that should be fine. And I've just got to get actors. I've got one. Well, I've got two actually. Oh, three. I need four. So I've got three. I've got myself, my co-writer, and also the team's director, the co-founder of my filming team, and one of my friends. I'm trying to get one of my other friends to join in. Hopefully he will. Hopefully. If not, then not so good. I'll just find someone else. So I've got that sorted. What else I need to do is I need to figure out a location. I've got the initial location, I've got the starting location. That's fine. That's all I need for now, because that scene's only going to be about 4 minutes long. That's all. So yeah, and that's how long I need the other two actors for. And so we'll have that, the two actors there. Then we will get oh yeah, and then we've got to get a second, third, fifth, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and 10th location. I'm hoping to get 10 locations, because I know 10 locations that are pretty good for this sort of thing. So it's going to be based in a forest area, and where I live there's plenty of those around. So walk down the street, there's a revegetation reserve. So yeah, that's pretty easy to get a woodland area. It's just figuring out which ones to get in which order and stuff like that. And worst comes to worst, I just go out to the mountains for a day and just record there. So I have that sorted. I have that sorted. I need to get I'll need to get my laptop back so I can do everything better. I've done plenty of films myself in the past with just a fucking iPod and an iPad, and they've looked fine. I know how to make a image look good on a shitty little camera, but I need my laptop so I can edit it, because I'm not that good editing with a fucking iPad and iPod and phone. I'm better doing that with a laptop, because it's just how the processes work and how the user interface works. It's easier on a laptop, and I've got one, so may as well get my one and use that. But again, I can just pass all the shit off to my editor. He's currently editing something for a band their album launch video, but by the time this is done, that should be done too. There's not really much else that I need to do. It's just get the script done, get the storyboards done, get the filming done, just get all the pre-production done, get the filming done. Once I'm done with filming, worry about the voice actor, worry about the animation, worry about that, because that stuff is not needed for the filming. The filming is the most important part right now, and once I get that done, then it should just be snap, 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 snap. Get the voice actor done. That's slowly get him to record his lines. Won't even be a minute. Of course, you got to account for other takes, so half an hour worth of recording, so that's not too bad. Yeah, to see the voice actor. Then I also need to get the animator, and I might get a second voice actor for that, or I might get the same voice actor. I'm not sure. So I'm tossing up between getting the animator first and then the voice actor, or the voice actor, letting him know I'll need him later, getting him to record the lines that are needed at the start, then talking to the animator. I'm not sure if I do need the animator though, because that's sort of for a scene that... Fuck, that was loud. That's sort of for a scene that only I really care about. It's not needed. It's just a thing that I think will add an extra layer onto the film, and I like things having a little extra layer to it. Because if anyone who's watching this knows about the SCP universe, you probably know about the tail crunch. That is from the perspective of the statue. Sorry about that. I am using my TV to stand up my phone so I can record this. It's from the perspective of SCP-173, also known as the statue. It's a really interesting tale, and I feel like if I incorporate something similar to that, so basically they go into this area and there's something there, and I feel like if I do like a mini prequel thing that's animated, I'll send the animator the shots of what I need done so he knows what it is and that sort of stuff. Basically from the perspective of the thing that's in there, then I think that would be great. Yeah, there's not much else I need to talk about now, but I'll keep you guys updated on everything, whether I get my laptop, whether filming needs to come sooner, whether the script's finished, whether the storyboard's finished. I think I won't worry about updating you guys with the progression of my script, because I feel like that's over there. That's a script. It's needed for dialogue, but it's not really that interesting for everything else. So I'll get the script. I'll get that done, and then I'll run you guys through the storyboards when I get them finished, that is. So I'll do drawn storyboards, and then I'll do photograph storyboards. So I'll get the storyboards that have been drawn, and I'll give you guys a quick rundown of each scene each is accompanied with, like, you know, the cells and stuff, and then I'll then show how they were translated into photograph storyboards. So, you know, say this scene here, they're drawn in a car, and, you know, take a photo of the car they're in, sort of stuff, with, of course, number plates hidden, because why the fuck would I show my number plate? But yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying to sort that out. Excuse the supernova going on outside, but yeah, so I just need to get that sorted. Once I get all that sorted, then I'll update you guys on the progression of the storyboard, which should only be in about a week or so, depending on when I get the draft finished. So then I'll draw up the storyboard in my sketchbook, and then I'll record me going through that. Then I'll do photograph ones, then I'll do a video on location scouting, which will come before the photograph storyboards. So it'll be drawn storyboards, location scouting, photograph storyboards. Then I will have the filming, the voice acting recording, the animator recording, post, release. I'll have all the behind the scenes, I'll record little snippets of other stuff, and I'll have it so it's basically ready to be released about Halloween next year, which I think is a great time to release a film like this, because it's going to be a spook fest. I'm not that good at, well, yeah, I'm sort of okay with horror, but this is my first time making a horror style thing. Like, that isn't just cosmic horror or Lovecraftian horror. Like, you cannot perceive the emotions it gives you. So yeah, so I'd say I'm capable of doing this. It's just I need this little video log thing to keep myself motivated to do it, because if I don't have this motivation here, then it will come in one ear out the other, and then I'll just sort of probably scrap it. So if I have people wanting to hear about this, then I'll do it. So I'll get the filming started, and then once filming started, I'll show little snippets of footage, that editing. I'll have a trailer sorted once I have the voice acting sorted, so I'll release the trailer for that. So that will be after filming and after the voice acting. So that trailer for it should come out around about July, June, August, I think. But I will have a teaser trailer that's all live action stuff. That will be out around March, April-ish. So, once I get the filming done, I'll work on a teaser trailer with that, and then I'll work on the trailer itself. I won't put the voice acting over. I'll probably just put music, because I've been given a soundtrack by a local band that I can use, so I'll chuck in one of the songs. It'll only go for like a minute, so don't think there's going to be too much information in there. It's just going to be little teasers, as it's a teaser trailer. And then the proper trailer will have the voice acting with music over the top, like background music, and other snippets, maybe the same snippets of the footage, and that one will only last about 2 to 3 minutes, because I hate really long trailers, because why not just fucking release the film? So yeah, the film in total will probably go as long as this fucking video. I'm hoping half an hour, because there's a lot of information you can pack in half an hour, and I like having a long film. So how I'm thinking it'll be done is voice acting scene, filming, halfway through the filming, cut to the animation, and then second half. So it'll be Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4. It'll be a 4-act piece. And so that's opening, the beginning, conflict, resolution. The second one's called something else. I just fucking forgot what it's called. Beginning, explanation, conflict, resolution. So 4-act structure. How a novel's done. A novel is usually done in a 4-act structure. structure. A play is normally done in a 3-act, and a movie is usually done in a 2-act. So, yeah, so I'll have 4 acts for a 30-minute film. I don't think that's been done before. It probably has by like some fucking famous director like Stanley Kubrick, because fucking Space Odyssey was 6 acts, I believe. So a 4-act film that only goes for 30 minutes, that's gonna be fucking hectic to do. I just realized that then, but it's something that I feel like if done right, it will be a fucking masterpiece. And I am hoping to God I do this right, because if I don't, well, that's on me, not on anyone else. So yeah, I'll keep you guys informed. Hopefully won't make another video this fucking long. I apologize for the length of this. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful life. Peace out, supernovas. Boo.